Happy Sunday, everyone. Welcome to another day as a homemaker, doing things to help my home and also bless my heart. I love Sundays. It is the day I get to sleep in and just do things around the house, some that need doing and some that I want to do as well. And today was a super productive day, which is why this video is coming out on Monday instead of Sunday. Because there was so much I wanted to get done. I'm not a week ahead with videos like I usually am. I've had such a busy week. I haven't had the opportunity to get anything done during the week to sort of save up as footage to put together. I've put all of that in the vlog, which has been edited and it's sitting there ready to go from a couple of weeks ago. And so yes, I wanted to share as much as I could in today's video, which is why it's a little bit longer. So I started with some washing the towels, which is hilarious because the weather is not the best and it did rain. So they've had a second rinse. And then I'm in the kitchen doing a little bit of a tidy up because I wanted to do some baking today. But we're going to start with have some breakfast as well. Aprons on so I look professional, and hopefully it gives me the motivation to get a lot of things done today. I've got some butter that I'm going to put here just to come to room temperature so we can try and make some cookies later on. Spoiler alert, it didn't happen and the butter's back in the fridge. I will attempt another day. We do have cookies in the cupboard though. I cheated and pulled out a packet because it's been a busy week, as I said, so I wanted to make sure there was something there still for people to snack on if I didn't have anything homemade. We're starting off with this brioche bread. This was a double packet, and a couple of weeks ago I opened it and made some finger buns, but today I need to make some bread rolls because we're having hamburgers for dinner tonight. We usually do hamburgers on a Saturday night, but hubby and I had a dinner to go to last night, so we're doing hamburgers tonight. And the place that I sometimes volunteer with doing a bread run, because we had the dinner last night, I didn't end up going, so I thought let's do some bread rolls so we can still do hamburgers, and it makes it an easy night with having such a busy day. It was pretty easy to make. I though automatically grabbed some milk out thinking that's what I needed, but it's just water and it all just needs to get dumped in a pot. The yeast doesn't need to bloom in the bowl, which is what I thought, so I created a couple of extra steps for myself, but oh well. And I'm putting the dishwasher on while I'm getting this all organized, so it's a good thing that this isn't recorded live with sound because that dishwasher would have been super annoying. I have read the back of this packet more times than I care to share, and you'll see me pick it up at least 2 more times. I had to just keep double checking everything because I was like, wait, what does it say? I am no good at following instructions some days. I've seen a few TikToks on it lately where people, they obviously put their camera in the bin so it's looking upwards, and they're like, how I cook. And it's like, throw away the packet and then look in the bin to read the directions 3 or 4 times during the cooking process again, because you were sure that you knew what the directions were, but you got halfway through and then realized I've no idea what I'm doing. The dough was really beautiful and silky smooth. I definitely recommend following the packet instructions. And I did mix it for the 10 minutes that it said. So when it came out of the bowl, I still did the light dusting of flour on the bench to sort of just give it a little bit of a second knead, but it only needed 3 or 4 turns. It came out really beautifully, which was great. And then what I did is I weighed the dough and it was 750 grams. So I thought, well, I'll do balls of about 100 grams each. And that worked out pretty well. So we had 7 rolls because hubby will have 2. And so that worked out pretty well. I just did individual rolling as well, which is something that I need to work on. I do watch Nissa from Our Small Footprint to figure out how she does it, and I go, oh yeah, every time, and then I get to do it and go, wait, hang on, how did she do it? So I think I need to watch again to make sure I get the technique down right, but they came together pretty well. Another read of the instructions, because I wasn't sure how long to proof for. I had put the oven on early for 5 minutes just to warm it up because it is pretty cold here today, and I put the pilot light on as well for them to proof in the oven. So covered them up with a tea towel and put them to bed until they doubled in size, and that took about an hour, so that's pretty good. And while that was happening, I hung out the washing. I also did a little bit of tidy out of the fridge. I didn't film it for you, but it was just, rearrange things. So this lamb mince thing that we had the other night, I have just put the leftovers into a container or do something with it. And our buns are cooked. They're a little bit dark on top and the bottom, but when I have a look at the picture, that's sort of what they look like. So I thought, hopefully I've done a good job. I didn't glaze it with anything either because I thought I really don't want to cook it, but still, it is what it is. It was a markdown a while ago and it was fun, and yeah, I will look at maybe making my own. I know that Nissa has done some on her channel, so I might give that a go. Neighbours gave us a piece of cut watermelon and I accidentally dropped it. So it was half sludge by the time I got to it anyway, so I thought not for eating. So I pulled out all of the black seeds. I'm going to dry them out and see if I can maybe grow some. And then with the rest of it, I got this magic bullet from an op shop. It was $20 and it's come with all the attachments, and I thought it'd be perfect to be able to use in food processing. So the Ninja bullet that I have, that was my stepdad's, my mum gave it to me. I use it for all my protein shakes, and I'm just going to save that for that on its own. But then this other one, I can use it for food prep, nuts, grating anything up that I need to. And also I figured like this with the watermelon, I blended it up and I've made it like a puree, and now I've got just the liquid, but I've run out of time to do anything with it because I need to do something else. So at least I can just put the lid on this container and it can sit in the fridge until tomorrow when I'm ready to do something more. With the rind, I'm going to go dump it out in the garden in the food scraps. So I've just put the excess on top of the rind for now, and I walk it outside and dump it there. So it looks pretty good. I will keep you informed about what I'm planning on doing with it. I dried out all of the watermelon seeds, and then I saw this thing on TikTok. Someone cut the sides of a strawberry to dry the seeds out. So I thought I'd give that a go, even though you can just pick the seeds off individually. So you know what? I thought it's worth giving it a go. And then I found this packet of strawberry mousse in the cupboard. I got it on clearance for like $1 way back when, and it's been sitting in the cupboard looking at me for ages, and I've been wanting to clean out the baking cupboard. So I thought this was the perfect opportunity to do so. I really wish that I sort of filmed showing cleaning it out bit by bit, but oh well, shoulda, woulda, coulda. When I go to organize the cupboard, there's not going to be much in there then except for sorting out the Tupperware and any excess stock. So I'm happy with that. Something else that I saw on TikTok and looking at doing some how I'm frugal in the garden videos, I saw someone growing some tomatoes from milk cartons and just putting some chopped up pieces in there. So luckily we save a lot of our milk cartons. They go in the recycling bin, but they were just sitting there to the side ready to be taken out, so I can cut them open and use them, and you'll see in an upcoming video how I did it, and we will keep track of the progress. So now that a lot of the inside stuff is done, it's time to head out to the garden. I've been able to get out to the garden every day for about half an hour to an hour, just depends what the day is. And I'm finding that that's really helping. It's a little bit of progress over perfection. I mean, I'm never going to be perfect in the garden, but at least that I get the opportunity to get out here every day and do a little bit, it's helping. And then every time I come out here, I feel like there's not a lot to do. It's just pick up from where I went yesterday. I've done a little bit of weeding while I'm out here as well, just trying to keep on top of all the little shoots and things like that. There's a lot of stinging nettles out here, which I can tell when I accidentally lean into them. And it's time for dinner, so here's our burgers cut open, and they were yummy. So I'm looking forward to trying some more recipes again. Thank you so much for joining me today. I so appreciate you, and let me know what you've done that's really made your heart happy this week, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye.